What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another video. So just as I finished filming another video, DC dropped a big bomb and announced that they're going to be making a Supergirl movie. And I just wanted to create this video to tell you guys my thoughts on this idea. So DC has been doing this a lot. Well, they basically just announce movies and they don't really go through with it. Perfect example would be Nightwing. They announced that movie a while ago, but nothing is really going on, and I probably think that's because they're waiting until Batman gets released, and then they're gonna focus on Nightwing. But they also did this with Deathstroke, and they also did it with other movies as well, such as Deadshot. They announced one, but you never really heard anything about it. The project did not move forward, and I feel like this may be a similar case, where they announce a movie, but they're not really gonna do much with it. I really feel like before DC announces movies, they should really plan it all out and feel like they are 100% sure that they're going to release that movie. Then they can make an announcement and tell everybody that they're going to be making a Supergirl movie. This Supergirl movie is going to be written by the same person who wrote 22 Jump Street. I actually heard somebody saying that DC is trying way too hard to shift to a lighter tone by hiring someone who wrote an action comedy movie, and I just think that that's a load of crap. Just because someone has written a comedy before doesn't mean that every single movie they write would be a comedy as well. Writers are capable of switching up tones and styles and writing movies that are completely different from one another. And even if it does contain humor, so what? Who cares? I hate the idea that DC has to always be dark and gritty. Can you imagine how boring it would be if every DC movie had the same exact tone? Anyway, I don't really have an issue with the writer, nor do I have an issue with the character, but I do wonder, do we really need a Supergirl movie? Now look, I don't hate the idea of creating a Supergirl movie. It could be amazing, but my only issue is that I don't know if this character deserves a movie as much as other DC characters do. I may get some hate for that, but you know what, it's just my opinion. I think the Cyborg deserves a movie much more than Supergirl does, and that his movie should come out first, then her movie should be focused on. Another character that deserves a movie before Supergirl would be Green Lantern. He's one of DC's most iconic characters. I know that his movie flopped a long time ago, but he still deserves another chance to prove to the world that he's a good character. And then there's so many other characters, like they could make a Hawkgirl movie. I think I'd be much more interested in that than a Supergirl movie. But I'm still gonna give it a chance because, you know, it's DC, I love DC, I'd watch anything that they release. I just think right now the main focus should be on a Man of Steel sequel, since the first one did come out in 2013. Superman is literally the most iconic superhero in the DC universe, but sometimes it feels as if DC just completely ignores him. I think in the sequel, Supergirl can easily be introduced and there would be enough time to tell her story. She can be as important in Man of Steel 2 as Steve Trevor was in Wonder Woman. Then, after releasing Man of Steel 2, they can decide whether or not they want to create a Supergirl movie. It will also give DC the opportunity to see how the general audience responds to Supergirl before moving forward to a standalone movie. I will say that I do admire the amount of risks that DC is willing to take. They have a lot of faith in the female superheroes, which is why they are already working on a Wonder Woman sequel, Birds of Prey, and now Supergirl. Overall, I think that this idea is just okay. I'm not really that excited about this project. My excitement level is like down here, and I feel like it should be up here since I love DC so much. But who knows, maybe DC can prove me wrong and make this one of the best comic book movies ever. I just feel like, as I said before, DC should be focusing on the other comic book characters and then move forward to characters such as Supergirl. I just don't think now is the right time to be focusing on a Supergirl movie when Man of Steel 2 hasn't even come out yet. But anyway, what do you all think about this? Do you think it's a brilliant idea? Do you think it's a stupid idea? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. If you didn't like the video, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later.